Welcome to today's deep dive. Okay, let's unpack this because it's quite something. We're looking at a truly audacious proposal for a new global financial system.
That's right. It's called Manظومة العالمين المالية. A bit of a mouthful, but basically translates to the global financial system.
And the sources. We're working from research papers and, interestingly, a direct invitation sent to Qatar's leadership, all from one independent researcher, Abdelkader Hahashne.
hmm And he positions this whole thing as a kind of factory reset for the global economy.
A factory reset. Quite the claim. So our mission today is to explore how this system, supposedly tackles huge issues like inflation, poverty, and even aims to completely upend traditional banking.
It's an extraordinary vision, absolutely.
So here's where it gets really interesting. The core idea is this unique blend. He calls it the authenticity of religion and modernity of technology.
Yeah, and it's deeply rooted in Islamic finance principles, things like zakat, the obligatory charity.
But the really radical part, I think, is the currency itself. It starts out as a digital gold gram currency.
Specifically linked to 85 grams of 18-karat gold, which, importantly, is the threshold for zakat.
Right, the zakat level.
But then, and this is fascinating, that gold value becomes the basis, the sort of anchor, for what he calls an inflation-proof time digital currency.
Okay, time digital currency. How does that work, and how is it secured?
Well, security-wise, it apparently operates via mobile phone SIM cards, not the internet. Think Thuraya satellite phones, that kind of thing. High security.
Ah, okay, so bypassing the standard web vulnerabilities?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And critically, the sources are very clear. No mining, no blockchain.
No blockchain. That's a major departure from most digital currency talk these days.
It is. The idea is that this currency inherently carries its own value and acts as its own reserve, eliminating inflation, and crucially, in Islamic finance, usury or riba.
So, okay, the time currency part. How is time valued here?
It's quite specific. They take that zakat gold amount, the 85 grams, and divide its value by the total hours in a Hijri year.
Which is 348 days, not 365.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then it gets broken down further, minutes, seconds, even hundredths of a second.
Wow. And when you actually use this time currency for calls, internet, buying things...
The balance is burned. That's the term used. It's essentially removed from circulation.
Burn. So it's a deflationary mechanism built right in.
Precisely. The idea is to tie value directly to consumption, constantly reducing the money supply as it's used, rather than letting it pool or be speculated on.
Okay, let's connect this to the bigger picture then. The economic promises here are, well, huge.
They really are. The claim is 0% inflation, 0% usury or riba. And get this, the complete elimination of all taxes, customs duties, and bank transaction fees.
Hold on, zero fees, zero taxes. How is that even sustainable? How would anything get funded?
Well, the proposal outlines replacing those entirely with, let's call them innovative alternatives. A big part is automated zakat distribution, and also this specific funding model. It offers 100% funding for citizen projects, but it uses an Islamic murabaha system, basically cost plus financing. The bank or the system really would take 51% of the project's profit. The citizen gets 49%.
Interesting split. And socially, what are the aims there?
It aims to completely eradicate poverty through that automated immediate zakat distribution. It also proposes a fair wage scale directly tied to gold value.
Tied to gold, okay.
And even things like immediate retirement if someone's annual savings dip below that zakat threshold amount. It leans heavily on AI for wealth management and uses biometrics, fingerprint, eye scans, face, voice for secure, paperless transactions.
So it sounds like the ultimate disruptor.
That's certainly how the author positions it. It explicitly predicts the extinction of traditional banks because their interest-based model is gone.
And it takes aim at existing crypto, too.
Yes, claiming it will destroy existing digital currencies because, unlike them, it's tied to tangible value, gold and time, not just speculation.
So bringing it all together, the author, Hashashna, specifically invites Qatar to adopt this.
Directly invites them. He suggests it could push Qatar way beyond its current 2030 national vision goals. Make it, and I quote, the capital of the new global financial system, a leader in sustainable development.
And these are, we should stress, the claims made by the author in his proposal.
Absolutely. And it's worth noting the intellectual property rights for this whole system, described as a trillion-euro system, are apparently for sale.
With a catch.
With a requirement. Whoever implements it needs at least 51% ownership, which then automatically grants the industrial rights to build it out.
We've just unpacked really an extraordinary vision, a future where economy, tech, and faith potentially converge into something completely new.
It really does leave you thinking, doesn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
if a system could actually eliminate inflation, poverty, and the current banking structure using this kind of blend, ancient wisdom, modern tech, how would that fundamentally change our definitions of wealth or work or even global power? What part of this whole proposal stands out most to you?